This reading is for Gemini. Anywhere you have Gemini in your chart, you can watch this reading. Even if you don't have any prominent Gemini placements, we all have a fourth house. Thank you so much for joining me. This message is through the lens of Gemini energy. So anywhere you have Gemini in your chart, you can watch this reading. Even if you don't have any prominent placements, we all have a third house. So if you're watching this reading, there's a message in here for you. Also, if you resonate with my readings, if you resonate with my energy, after this month, I will no longer be posting on this channel. I'll be posting on my radio channel. I'll have all the information in the description box. Also, I'll pin it in the comments so it can be a little bit easier to get to for some of you. So yeah, if you resonate with me in these readings, you can subscribe over there. So the first thing that came through here for you was something about the head. And when it first came through, I was like, okay, that makes sense. It's Gemini energy. It's the twins. There's two heads. It's like, I kind of almost seen you with the two heads. And as I was kind of sitting and meditating with this energy, I was reading up on a couple of things like the symbology of the head and how it kind of transformed and transmuted into different meanings throughout the millennia. And I came across something. I'm going to go ahead and read it straight from the book. But it said, only recently in the scientific age has the head come to represent reason and mind. Ancient peoples considered these to reside in the heart and chest, while the head contained psyche, fertile essence, and incorruptible life. So there's something here about being able to reason and being able to be of sound mind through your heart. So there's a beautiful energy here of like, you don't need to balance your head and your heart because your head and your heart are one of the same. It's just a matter of being confident and being comfortable in the choices that you make and disconnecting, or maybe not disconnecting, but taking yourself out of some kind of belief that isn't yours, but was made to, but it kind of became your belief over time because there was this like lack of questioning. And so you just kind of heard something reiterated in your environment or in your home or at your school or in your society, whatever, in your culture for so long that you just kind of absorbed it as your own without even questioning if this is something that you believe or that you value or that resonates with your integrity and your values, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards here. Just give me a second. Let me put this big old book away. Also, there's something here about Bastet, and also there's a reading that I did where the headless horseman came through. I can't remember what reading that was, but I'll link it in the description box because I feel like there's a direct connection here, or maybe not a direct connection, but it's like this thread, this underlying thread, I want to call it, that's kind of threading all of this together, this message and the message previous. So let's see, let's get one card here. What's the current energy? Okay, we'll do it like that then. Current energy, home. Very interesting because we have harvest at the bottom. It's interesting because when I first started recording and I was like doing the whole intro, even if you don't have any prominent Gemini placements, I wanted to say we all have a third house, but what came out was we all have a fourth house. And I was like, why did I just say that? And fourth house is about the home, about structure. It's about the mother. It's, I know like third house is about the mental body, but the fourth house also kind of represents the subconscious or like the deep conscious mind. But like I was saying, yeah, there's something here about you have outgrown some kind of belief or some kind of something that you picked up in some kind of environment. This could be your actual home that you're currently living in. This could be childhood home. This could even talk about like your workspace. Right now, this home to me is kind of representing where you spend the most time. Embrace, harvest. All right, let's get some tarot, and then I'll pull some more of these cards here. I'm just gonna put them off to the side. Let's get a tarot card here for the overall energy. Current energy. What's this all about? Yeah, so this is giving me, once again, I feel like this is clarifying this energy of like you never quite, you didn't really question anything. And this is not saying you're at fault for anything. There's a lot of things that us humans do where we don't even question it, and it just becomes ingrained in our psyche, especially when it's on a societal level, a cultural level. It's just, it is what it is. It's always been this way kind of thing. So we just don't really question things. But over time, as we have more experience and more wisdom and more insight and awareness of who we are and who we are in this world and who this world is to us, we start questioning things like, wait, why do I do that? Or why do I work here? Or why do I have this belief? Or yeah, you're looking at something from a very objective point of view. It's almost as if you're completely taking yourself out of yourself, and you're looking at something. Also, what's interesting in that book that I was reading, that little excerpt about the head symbolism, it was talking about how like, our nose, our ears, our eyes, our mouth, like everything is on our head. Like everything that is essential to human awareness is on our head. And that's why the head has always been this very, like, symbolically, this like very spiritual place throughout time and throughout different cultures and beliefs. I do feel like this could definitely have something to do with like I think you're finding out why you have some of the emotions that you're experiencing right now, why you have some of the feelings that you're experiencing right now. It's almost as if like what I kind of see in my mind's eye, it's like you're okay, just hear me out. Obviously this is a metaphor, but you're walking in this like just rolling hills, for it just looks like infinite. It just goes on infinitely, it almost looks like. And then one day you're walking and then you come up on this enormous wall and you're like, what the hell? You're like, where did this wall come from? I thought this went on infinitely. And so then you just start following the wall until you get to the end of that wall and you see that you can go around it, and you're like, and it's a whole new different landscape. Maybe on this side it was just like grassy knolls and wildflowers or whatever, and then here it's like all of a sudden it's this thick forest or a city, or it's just like a completely different landscape. And what this is telling me, what I'm seeing is like you were going through life a certain way or doing something a certain way, and then you hit a wall. And this wall, I feel like, is a symbol of like yeah, it's giving me like a dead end, but also it's also kind of making me feel as if that wall is symbolic of the limits of your thoughts, like the limit of what you believe in, because maybe you didn't have certain experiences to even know that you can believe in something, or to change your mind about believing in something. But take it how it resonates. But it's giving me this energy of like, you've been following this wall and you've just been like on this journey, like, where does this end? And how did this get here? And you've been questioning a lot of things. And as you've been questioning those things, each step kind of led you closer and closer to your answer. And then all of a sudden you go around this wall and you see a whole new different landscape, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, this was on the other side of the wall this whole time. My God. It's like, yeah, I was living here and everything seemed honky-dory or whatever. And but now there's this, and there's so much here. It's interesting, like, yeah, in my mind's eye, I see this as like just rolling hills, and it's just infinite hills, infinite sky. It's like this really open space. But how I described it when you turn the corner was like dense forest, a cityscape. So there's something here about like, what is this about? It's like things just seem so open. And maybe this was your awareness. Maybe you kind of stepped into this energy where you were open to what the universe, what God, whoever you believe in, had to offer you or has to offer you. And then, once you allowed yourself to be open to that and take the journey through unlearning and taking that divine detour, you stepped into things that were like more abundant, right? Yeah, because we had this harvest here at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be with child. Some of you don't even know, or maybe just one of you don't even know that you're with child right now. Or maybe you're trying to have a child, or you do know that you're pregnant, or maybe you just recently had a child. But there's something here about that experience of birthing the child into this 3D world. It like changed your physiology somehow. And this child, yes, it could be literal, but this could also be a business, a creative project, an idea. It's like something about you, something that you birth, whether this is literally or figuratively, changed your mindset, changed your mind, changed your physiology, changed your body some way, somehow. Let's get some more information. Wow, look at that. King of Swords at the bottom. Did I look at the bottom of the deck? King of Swords at the bottom. Ace of Cups at the top. Okay, right, yeah. So that's what I was going to say too about like the dense forest and the cityscape. It's like you were alone in this infinite rolling hills, right? But once you get into that dense forest, there's so much life there. That cityscape, there's so much life there. And a community was coming to mind. And then we have this Ace of Cups and King of Swords. So this could be coming into union with someone or some kind of community that's really helping you transform and really helping you choose the best options for yourself. But use your discernment, right? That King of Swords is also about using your discernment. Use your discernment when you meet new people or new communities. You don't want to get caught up in some crazy things, This bottom one. Yeah, it's like in this Queen of Cups is looking at this cup. There's this cup is being offered to this person and they're not looking at it. So yeah, I do think that yeah, the sun here, something definitely has been illuminated to you. In the past you did not see it. You didn't the sun and the moon. This is actually really beautiful energy together. But yeah, and there goes that child's imagery again. So there's this energy here of like you didn't see it in the past. In the past there was a lot of like there was a lot of concerning things and beliefs that you were doing. And it just kept leading you down paths that were uncertain. All paths are uncertain, right? But this just feels like there's a lot of stress involved with it. And this could be like your lifestyle. This could just be mindsets. This can be people you hang out. This can be anything, right? There's so many people watching this, but you definitely came into, yeah. And I was talking about like the head and how all the things that's essential to human awareness is on the head. And there's definitely something here about you becoming aware of something. And it's like, yeah, in the past it was trying to be shown to you, but you weren't seeing it. And so now it's coming back around and like, look at this cup. This cup is just like a regular cup, right? This cup is just adorned with all this stuff. And it's like, okay, look, now look at me. Like I got all this going on. There's no way you cannot see me. And just like with that metaphor, this giant wall all of a sudden just appears in this infinite rolling hills, right? It's like you have no choice but to see me. You have no choice but to acknowledge me. Yeah, and there's something that you needed to let go in this process. And just like you had to leave the pasture and the rolling hills that you were on this side of the wall to go to the forest or the city or whatever, right? The new landscape, you had to leave some kind of aspect of yourself or like environment or belief or something that you were valuing that just wasn't valuing you, or something that you were valuing that was taking away your life force energy. You had to leave it behind. And I think you're really seeing that now. Ooh, 2 came on accident. Okay. Yeah, see, 9 of Wands with the Chariot. 9 of Wands is this energy of like the wounded warrior. It's really feeling like beat up, bent out, just completely. What's at the bottom? The lovers. Okay, yeah. No way. I like this. I like this. This feels good. If this hasn't happened for you yet, you're coming up on it very soon. Yeah, like water sign energy coming through at the very beginning. So maybe during like Cancer's, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio season. Cancer's, that's funny. Maybe during that season is significant, or that energy is significant. Maybe it's like the people or the person that you're meeting have those signs heavy in their chart, like their sun, moon, rising or something. But anyway, yeah, it's you were definitely in some energy that was, it was like you were good, right? You're still alive, you're still standing on your 2 feet, but goddamn, it took a toll on you, and maybe it's taking a toll on you, and you're being, there's like a choice here. The Lover's card is the choice card. And I think whatever choice you're making, it's going to be very clear. It's going to be very clear what choice you want to make and what choice that you need to make. I think the choice that you want to make and the choice that you need to make are one of the same. Just like I was saying at the beginning of your reading, like your head and heart, you don't have to do this battle between head and heart. It's one of the same. I think you're realizing and you're seeing and you're having this opportunity to know and understand that you can follow your heart and your head simultaneously. Okay, this Harvest card really wants to come out. I don't know if you caught that on camera, but like jumped out of my hand. So we just gonna take it out. Yeah, we got balance here at the bottom. And we have with support. Yeah, you're definitely coming into some kind of energy that's very supportive, that's very stable. We have this Queen of Swords at the bottom, very stable energy, very clear-minded, very secure. We have the Ace of Wands with the King of Cups. King of Cups, quite literally, it symbolizes a balance between head and heart. The King of Cups has a very significant balance of the heart, of the head, and a very solid foundation. On Ace of Wands is about spark of new life, new beginnings, new ideas, new creativity. We have the Lovers here. I was getting something about the family, the home, children. This could be definitely be a love reading. Look, bottom of the deck, fear. Breathe. A breath of fresh air just came to mind. Yeah. So I think maybe in the past, whatever choice that you needed to make, it was very scary. It was very scary for you, but now something changed within you, within your life. Maybe you just, you got more experience out of life, and you're realizing like, yeah, you're realizing that there's nothing to fear here. Explore. See? I love that. I love that. Look, child at the bottom again. A beginner's mind. You're stepping into this new world, right? You're going beyond the wall, stepping into this new world as the child. Everything's new to you. Abundance and harvest. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a choice that you are making, and you're making the right decision. You really are. Like, obviously, you use your discernment, use your intuition, but if it's some crazy choice you're making, and it's crazy, come on now. But I think if you're really focused on your growth, and you're really focused on just your well-being and aligning yourself with your highest good, the people, places, and opportunities that are for your highest good, and aligning yourself to your most favorite self, your most I wanted to say enlightened, but I don't know. That sounds weird to say, but I guess it is bringing in a lot of abundance in money, yes, but also abundance in like life, abundance in ideas, abundance in creativity, abundance in quality friendships and quality experiences. Quality food is even coming to mind. Yeah, explore. This is giving me travel. You can be stepping outside of moving away from your home or something, and through stepping around this giant wall and into this new landscape, you are learning a lot. And that happens when you travel, right? You okay. You expose yourself to different cultures and countries and languages, but also express yourself, right? And learn how to express yourself in different ways. And you learn new things about the world, and you really start seeing just how small like the limits of your thoughts and ideas and beliefs are, because you're getting all this new experience and information and knowledge and wisdom, and it's really expanding you. I forgot what I was saying when this Explorer card came out, but just know that you are definitely on the right path. And for a lot of you, if not every last one of you, I feel like there's something that you are going to see that's gonna like immediately, you're just gonna have this like epiphany, like, wait, what? Like, what am I doing? Or why am I in this relationship? Why am I friends with this person? It's like, wait, hold up. This is not in alignment with me. No, thank you. I don't want any of this, right? I think it's this, or, or it doesn't have to be like negative, but it does feel like this, expansive epiphany that you're having. I almost said that you're happening. I think maybe I was trying to say that's happening. So I feel like this is happening either right now as you watch this reading, or happening very, very soon. How soon? Five of Cups, when you let whatever this is go. Also, 5 months could be significant. But yeah, whenever you let something go, whenever you walk away from something. Yeah, it was almost as if just going back to that, this can also be May could be significant as well. May 9th, May 4th, May 7th. Okay. Or some variations of that, like July 4th. July 4th, Independence Day in the United States. Okay. But anyway, yeah, it's almost as if going back to that metaphor about you like crossing over into the new landscape. It's like you turned around and you're just looking like, wow, like these rolling hills. I thought this was all that there was, or I think I'm comfortable here. I want to stay. And it's like, okay, do however you need to grieve that, however you need to let go of that, do it. But there is this energy of you needing to finally just turn around and walk into that new landscape until you hit another wall and then explore that wall into something new. Okay? So I hope that was helpful. I call back my energy fully and completely. I send your energy to the universe to be transmuted into light, love, healing energy, wisdom, insight, epiphanies, whatever it is that you need right now, and return to you fully and completely. Again, if you resonate with my readings, if you resonate with my energy, follow me on that new channel, because after this month I will not be posting on this channel anymore, but I'll keep the readings up for you, of course. But even then, I think after a while I'm going to go ahead and just take them down and completely just delete this channel. But anyway, yeah, again, I love you so much. I hope this was helpful. Take care.